Oi, gente. My name is Gigi Santo, the Southeast Climate Advocacy Fellow and part of the Higher Education Action Team. In the Higher Education Action Team, we focus on empowering students and educators to work towards climate solutions and work to establish a CCL presence on college campuses across the country. On behalf of the Higher Education Action Team, I am thrilled to introduce Minerve Jean, our CCL Inclusion Conference Coordinator, who will be sharing a message with us. Minerve is an author and environmental advocate who is a writer at heart. She draws her inspiration from her roots and the world around her. Through her work in climate advocacy, she strives to uplift and amplify underrepresented voices in the climate space and lobby for greener solutions that contribute to a just and equitable world. Minerve has been with CCL since 2020 and has since been involved with the inclusion team, the climate and culture team, people of the global majority action team, and the diversity inclusion action team. So without further ado, I'll let Minerve take it away.
Hello, everyone. My name is Minerve Jean. I'm from Miami, Florida, land of the Seminole, Taino, and Tequesta peoples. The Inclusion Conference originally started in 2022. We wanted to elevate BIPOC leaders in the climate space and showcase representation in the form of leadership as a way for underrepresented voices to see themselves have a voice at the table of environmental decision-making and feel more empowered to create change in their communities and beyond, because sometimes those most affected by climate change have the least say. This year marks the third annual Inclusion Conference. Our theme, Rising Above, Renewal and Resilience from Our Future, is a reminder that amid everything going on in the world, we must unite with open minds and open hearts, as reflected by our wonderful lineup of speakers who provided their vital insights into their body of climate work. We must work towards people-powered solutions because a sustainable future cannot happen without inclusion. Thank you for attending the third annual Inclusion Conference and hearing our wonderful speakers. We look forward to seeing you next year at our fourth annual Inclusion Conference, where we will continue to center the perspectives and experiences of environmental BIPOC leaders and empowering underrepresented communities. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Minerve and Gigi. It's been wonderful to have all of you here. We made it. We hosted an event. Look at that. Before we end, you know the deal. Brett, if you can take me off the spot, I need to take a screenshot because in my world, if I don't take a screenshot, the event didn't happen. So here we go. Cameras up, everybody. There we go. I'm gonna start taking a photo. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. That's 1. Going on the second screen. 1, 2, and 3. Got the second screen. Fantastic. Oh my God. Thank you very much. Okay, I have a couple of announcements before we go. Before I make the announcements, I just want to thank all of our speakers, all of our Affinity team members and Action team members for making this event possible. Thank you to you for sticking with us for all these hours. I saw you coming and going. I hope that you get to share the videos that are going to be produced after this event with your chapter members, share it in your communities, because this was amazing. And that's the word that I have for today. It's an amazing thing. Okay, so let's start with the announcements. Mike, what is our fundraising number? Because we started, okay, before we do that, for those that didn't come to the fundraiser last night, the reception, we have a fundraiser, and Mike is going to tell you a little bit about that.
So last night we ended up screening Nations of Water, which covered a lot of the challenges that Pacific Island nations are facing, and the thought of moving over to other nations for survival because of the islands and their situation. Exactly what Ambassador Cito was talking about. But we didn't want to just talk, and we didn't want to just listen. We wanted to do. So one of my friends, who is now a member of parliament, suggested that we choose from a list of projects. And the PGM caucus got together, and the PGM caucus chose Sewing for Sustainability. It's a program that empowers women entrepreneurs in Kiribati to become financially independent. And so what she asked was, can you buy a sewing machine for the women? Well, I am proud to say that can we not only buy a sewing machine for the women from the funds that we raised over the past 2 days in this conference, but we can buy 2 sewing machines, some thread, and some fabric. So thank you all of you who donated, and we are stronger together than we are apart. The we is always bigger than the me, and that's what makes community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike. Oh, that's fantastic that we will be able to donate 2 sewing machines to that program. That is great. Thank you so much. Okay, a couple of updates and reminders. So once again, thank you for being with us today. Our next gathering is going to be the Fall December Conference for CCL. That's going to be December 6th and 7th. We're going to send you information if you are already part of the mailing list. So please save that date. And if you are in the California area, CCL California will be launching their JEDI team, Justice, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion team on September 25th. So you can join their community and learn more about this effort. They're going to have a guest speaker, Clementina Martinez Marzagüe, and it is going to be the first JEDI call. So look over in community so you can find details and Zoom call. So as you may have seen throughout the break, we also have regional conferences that are taking place in different parts of the country. I believe they start next weekend, right, Brett?
You got it.
Okay, they start next weekend. So find the nearest regional conference near you. If you want to continue to support the sewing program, we placed the link in the chat, and we also placed links to the regional conference, the fall conferences. And as a reminder, you can also support, if you missed last night, we were writing to our representative to co-sponsor the Climate Displaced Persons Act. You can still send a message in support. And if you're new to CCL, bienvenido a la familia. It's been so wonderful to have you here. I've seen so many different people from across the country join us today. So you're welcome to join us at ccl.usa.org/join. With that being said, thank you so much for your kindness, for your time, for every single effort that you did to stay with us today. So with that, I wish you goodbye, and we'll see you around. Thank you.
And with that, I am going to unmute online so that many hands went into this, but we can all sign off by saying a huge thank you to you, Karina. Thank you so much, Karina.
Thank you,
Thank
Karina.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.
You're
Awesome.
making me cry today.
Great event.
I am not crying today.
Awesome. Woo.